Well, hello my beauties and welcome to my channel. Today another foundation Friday, and this time it is with the Essence Fresh and Fit. So if you want to know, well, my thoughts, then just keep on watching. So guys, the Essence Fresh and Fit, another Essence foundation. It says here Fresh and Fit Wake Makeup, Healthy Glow with Vitamin Complex and Cranberry Water. I have mine in the color 30 Fresh Honey. So, in a minute, I will show you how I applied it and what I like to apply it with. So you will be seeing that in a minute. I do have to say it's a glass bottle. That's nice. It has a pump, that's also nice. It's a thick formula, which is okay, but you need a lot, and you will see that in my application. And the only thing that I am bummed about is that it contains denatured alcohol as a fourth ingredient. So that is not something that I am really happy with, but so far so good. I will put up a picture with the shade ranges. I'm sorry, in my store where I buy my foundations, the shade ranges are atrocious and they only have like 3 or 4 of these in different shades. So I don't know the shade range by heart. I will find out when it goes up and I will put a picture in. But yeah, again, you know, Essence and Catrice are notorious with their shade ranges. So I expect it's not really good. But yeah. Also, on a note, I will say that I think in the video as well, I didn't film this look. I just wanted to play with makeup and watch YouTube today. So yeah, the palette that I used was the Berry palette from Primark. So these are some of the colors. But yeah, let's get into the video. Oh, before I forget, the video is built like it always is. I will show you how I apply it. I will give you my initial thoughts. I will show you in real light, then I will do wear tests and I will give you my full review at the end of the day. So let's get into the video. So let's start with a primer. I have my Maybelline Baby Skin and I'm just going to put a little where I have my pores. Let's do some here as well. And because this is, does it say mattifying? No, it doesn't. But it contains denatured alcohol pretty high on the ingredients list. This is also the part that gets dry the easiest. So I'm putting this down first and then I'm going over it with the Revolution Pro Base Aqua Priming Base. Because this just locks some hydration underneath the foundation. I know I used a lot, but I'm just waiting for it to dry. I also know that I do not want to powder down this foundation. In case you don't know, my skin type is normal to dry. And I can get dehydrated, but I'm taking care of that. So my skin isn't dehydrated at the moment, but if I powder this foundation down, it gets really, really dry. I also cannot use this in combination with a setting spray that contains alcohol. Just so you know. So if you have a dry skin, it could be that you don't really like this foundation, or just make sure that your skin is really hydrated and do not use another product over it that contains denatured alcohol. I didn't see that when I bought this. I just didn't read the ingredient list good enough. So yeah, when it dried out my skin the first day that I used it, I was like, wait, what is going on? And then I saw that it contains denatured alcohol as a 4th ingredient. So I was like, oh, okay, well, we'll see what it does to my skin. And I do have to say, I have been using it for about a week now, and I think there was one day that I didn't use it. I used another foundation, And yeah, if I make sure that my skin is hydrated enough, it doesn't do weird things on me. So that is nice. Okay, my thingy is dry. I'm going to shake it. It is a thick formula. It looks like a mousse. And what I found is that, and I will show you also, you can build it up, but it is actually better to go in with a heavier layer because if you try to build it up with a sponge, you just, it just takes off the layer that you put down. So that's weird. But I'm going to put, how am I going to do that? How am I going? I need a lot. So that's not very nice either. I'm going to, I know I need a lot, so this is 3 pumps, and that is a lot. I'm just taking my kabuki style brush. I have sprayed it with a little bit of priming spray, and I know I need a bit more on my cheeks, so I'm just building that one up. And as you can see, I have, maybe I need another brush. Wait, where's the other one? Here. This is one from, I don't know. But this is a buffing brush. I haven't sprayed this one. And this is what I used yesterday. And actually that works a bit better than my kabuki style brush. I don't know why. But as you can see, I have only done my cheeks and now I'm almost out of product, so you need a lot of product. Fortunately, this foundation isn't too expensive. I will put the price I paid in the screen. But yeah, you will go through this fast. Let me see. Yeah, and what I do now is go over it with a damp sponge and just tap it out and make sure I don't have any streaking left. And before I'm going to do my forehead, I'm going to take another pump and I'm going to build it up on my cheeks. It hasn't set yet, so I'm hoping it doesn't lift off what I put underneath. I also need a bit more on my nose. Let's bring some here as well. I'm also gently buffing. It is, I think it's lifting off here a bit. So it's, maybe it's even better to do one piece of your face first. And then make sure that that piece is covered enough, and then do the other one. I'm going to do the other building up with the sponge, so I just grabbed product on my sponge to show you the difference. I'm hearing it picking up product. So as you can, I hope you can see, but it has lifted off here. So that's not really handy. So we're going to do that with a brush again. And I think I'm on 4.5 pumps now. So that is a lot of foundation. And I haven't even done my forehead yet. It is a comfortable foundation. I don't feel, even though that I have used a lot, I don't feel that I am, well, having a heavy layer of foundation. God, I cannot talk today. A heavy layer of foundation on my face, so that is good. It doesn't feel cakey or heavy. It takes a while to completely set, but it sets initially really quickly, and now the build-up is a bit better. But just, I found that this foundation, oh God, I'm itchy. This foundation works best with a brush. Then you can build it up as well, because now I'm just pushing the product in. It is a bit weird on my cheek. And I know that one of my subscribers mixes this one with another one from Essence. So I could try that. I do have the Insta Perfect from Essence, so I could always try to mix it. But I'm really not a really big fan of mixing. I don't have a lot of good experiences with mixing foundations. I'm just doing my forehead. I don't need a lot of coverage on my forehead, so that's okay. It is a bit streaky, but that's the brush also probably. So yeah, if you do this foundation with a brush, I prefer this one. So this is a buffing brush. It's a little bit more dense and a little bit more rounded, and this is like a kabuki brush. This one, it's brandless. I got this at Kruidvat. I also have one from Beauties. That's this one. So there are brushes like this out there. I am itchy because I probably have a hair on my face. I have a little bit left, a tiny bit. I'm just bringing it down a little. Something like that. So I will come in a little closer, but first I need to tone down the light a bit on my phone. So I will come in closer so you can see how the foundation is looking. Okay, I will turn up the light a little. So something like that. And when I look in the mirror, I do have to say it does tend to collect here in my smile lines. But I mentioned that before, a lot of foundations do. And I haven't found a primer yet that really plugs those crevices or something like that. But it is, I think, maybe a medium, oh god, I'm still itchy. A medium coverage. But I do not think you can build it up to full. What does it say on the bottle? Nothing. It just says Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup, Healthy Glow with Vitamin Complex and Cranberry Water. That is just what it says. And it does contain some good things for your face. I see niacinamide, so yeah, that's good. It still feels a little bit sticky, but that's okay. It will dry down in a minute. Now I will put on some concealer, and that's actually pretty good. It didn't lift it off, so that's nice. Now what I have been I think I have a hair on my face and it's itching. It's driving me crazy. So I found the hair, thank goodness. Dog hair, of course. It's what you get when you have a husky. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, it didn't lift it off, so that's good. And again, I am not going to set this with powder because that makes my skin dry. And what I am going to do is the rest of my face, and then I will see you back with a full face on, and I will tell you how it performed with the application. Yeah, then I will also show you in natural light. I will do wear time tests, and then at the end of the day I will give you my final thoughts if I like the foundation or not. So hang tight, I will be right back. So everything is on. Everything I used will be down in the description box below. I didn't film this look. I just wanted to play with makeup today. So let me see how the foundation held up. Oh, by the way, I did powder it down a little because I felt like I was too shiny. So I did use a little bit of powder, but it looks nice. It doesn't seem to have rubbed off anywhere. Of course I have a hair. it is not really collecting into any lines. I don't think it is breaking up anywhere. So yeah, that is good. I will come a little closer, but first I will turn down the light a little. So now you can see what it looks like up close. So I think that's actually okay. I am going to show you in natural light in just a minute, so hang on, you will see me back soon. So this is what the, do not shake. Yes, okay. This is what the foundation looks like in natural light. I will come in a little closer. And I think it looks pretty. Yeah. I think it looks nice, so let's hope that this one does better than the one from Catrice. I think it does. I've been wearing it all week and yeah, I kind of like it, but let's just see how it goes today. And I am going to go about my day. I have to edit, I have to film, I have to do my housekeeping, and yeah, I will check back with you in a few hours. So guys, it has been about 6 hours and yeah, this is the final check-in, just because I don't think that I have the time to wait any longer. Or no, I'm saying that incorrectly. I don't think that I have time tonight to film another part of this video. So, you know, it's 6 hours and from here it can only get worse. So let's just see what the foundation did. I do have to say, when I was downstairs, I really looked at it up close in natural light. If I look in the mirror in natural light, now the sun is shining. It's just a summer day outside. And what I do find is that some foundations look better on camera than in direct sunlight. This still looks very, very nice in direct sunlight. Now, I do have to say, I'm looking in the magnifying part of my little mirror. It is gone on my nose, but I have been sitting like this today. So it's gone on my nose. It is breaking up here. Here. It's gone my chin. It's not on my chin anymore. It didn't really collect into lines because it's just, it's just not in my line. And it is away here. Come in closer in a minute. I don't know what my concealer is doing, if it just doesn't like the foundation or they don't like each other. Maybe that's the reason that it is breaking up. Now I do want to try a new concealer and I ordered one and it's, I don't know when it's coming, I hope soon. So that is not looking very good. It's looking cakey here. But again, this is with a magnifying mirror. When I flip the other side and I just look up close and there's no one looking at me this close, I don't want that. It is not too bad. You have to really, really search for it to see that it is breaking up and that it is looking cakey in some places. And again, I just looked at it in natural light. I can even show you in a minute. And it's actually looking quite good. Now, the foundation doesn't claim to be long lasting. So I'm not mad about the fact that it is breaking up now. I wasn't expecting a long lasting foundation. What I am glad about is that it doesn't dry out my skin. So I am happy about that. It is comfortable. And yeah, that it rubs off during the day, I don't really mind. As long as I know that, I don't really mind. Now, again, it doesn't claim to be long wearing the Superstay. If you have watched my review, you have seen me reapply sunscreen on top of it and it stayed on. So yeah, that is my go-to foundation if I need my foundation to last all day. This one will be just well, when I feel like it. It is a nice foundation. Do I recommend the foundation? Yeah, I kind of do. If you don't mind that it contains denatured alcohol as a 4th ingredient, go check it out. And if you can find your shade, that's probably the biggest issue with this one. The shade match for me is actually pretty good. I find that the Super Stain now is too dark for me because that was my height of summer's color, and now I'm getting more pale. But yeah, overall I am satisfied with this foundation. Is it the best that I ever used? No. I know there are better ones out there, but you know, I don't mind this foundation. And I will continue to use it. Although the negative for me is, well, the fact that it contains denatured alcohol. That's a negative. The other negative is the fact that I need 4 pumps on my face to get coverage, and it can be a bit finicky with building up, as you saw in my application. So yeah, build up with a brush, not with a sponge, because you will lift off what you have, the first layer that you put on. And maybe it is even better to go by section of your face. So first do your cheek and make sure that you have it the way you want it, so you can work a little bit faster. Then do the other side, and then just go in patches on your face. I think that is the best way to use this foundation. But overall, I'm not mad about this foundation. I like it, and I will continue to wear it because I just want to use it up. It's not a favorite, it is not a fail. But yeah, it works nicely. What I will do now is show you in natural light what it looks like, so you can see for yourself. I always like that. And see how the foundation holds up in natural daylight. So I will take out my microphone and I will be right back. Hold on. So guys, I am standing in front of my window, and excuse the shaking of the camera. I am not mad about how this foundation is looking in natural daylight, in sunshine now, because that is mostly when foundations look bad on me. It's always when the sun shines. When I'm outside and the sun is directly on my foundation, that's usually when it is, if it is bad on me, it's when it's the most bad. So I actually kind of like how it looks, and I also kind of like how it rubs off, so that I don't have real big patches missing. Now, if you can find your shade range and you don't mind that it again contains denatured alcohol, and it, I will try to talk not with my hands and just hold the phone. But yeah, if you don't mind that it contains denatured alcohol, and you don't mind that it isn't very long wearing, and you can find your shade range, go check it out. Yeah, that was my foundation review on the Essence Fresh and Fit. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have this foundation, let me know how it works for you and how you apply it, because maybe there are things that you are doing differently than me that will benefit the application. So share it with our growing community, because yeah, I'm growing and I like it. It's just so, oh, I like making videos. I really do. And I will continue to make them for, well, if it's up to me, quite a few years to come. But yeah, let's get back to this one. Yeah, if you again, where was I? Rambling again. Yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you haven't subscribed already, just click the subscribe button, because I'm so much fun. I'm hilarious. I crack myself up. Yeah, I will stop talking now before I dig a big hole and I fall into my own hole or something like that. Yeah, don't forget to hit the notification bell. ADHD, ole ole. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will be notified when I upload my next video, which will be very soon. For now, I am signing off. I'm wishing you all a great day, and I hope I will be seeing you in my next one. Bye guys.